welcome back to Junk Journal January, day 30. We only have one more day left. I can't believe it. This is Candia with For the Love of Paper and Ink, and today we're working on travel, the prompt travel. And I have all these papers from a kit from Seven Gypsies from years ago that is travel related that I want to use for this prompt. It's a picture. I decided to use the picture of the map, some of the road street signs, and some of the postcards that were there. I also used a suitcase that I made from the Tim Holtz suitcase die. I decide that I want to put this on a two-page spread. So I'm cutting up the map of the United States that I have on that paper there, just measuring it out so that I get the right size for each half of the spread. And then I cut out for the rings so that I can slide the page in to the hole through the rings. I also grunged up the edges with my Tim Holtz Distress tool, and then I used walnut distress oxide to edge all around the outside of the map. Here I decide on two of the postcards. One says West Coast, one says East Coast, to put on each side of the map because I thought that was appropriate travel postcards for the how I split the map up. And then I pick out some street signs that would be found probably on the West Coast. It might be found on the East Coast too. Ocean Drive, I know that there's an Ocean Drive along California, Oregon, and Washington. And Broadway for the East Coast, because I know that there's a Broadway in New York. And I kind of focus on East Coast, West Coast in this spread because I'd like to visit both New York and California again on the ocean in California, and then maybe go to a show on Broadway in New York, both of which are vacations I'd really enjoy doing again. It's been a while since I've been to either place, and I love the ocean and would love to travel back to it. And I also really enjoyed New York when I've been there. So that's kind of how I'm focusing on the spread. I ink up all of the pieces that I put on here. I live on the West Coast, so I often drive, so I kind of picked that for the West Coast stuff. The photo, the gas tank that I add here, and then the airplane heading from the West Coast to the East Coast, because that's how I would generally travel there. And then I just paperclip the postcards on each side, and I add the date with my pen, writing it on because I couldn't find my 3 to stamp it on. So that is my spread for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will be back for our last day tomorrow. So I will see you then.